I'm Kelly Swoop with your WMAR 2 News Update. A fourth mass vaccination site is opening in Maryland. It's slated for the Blue Crab Stadium in Charles County. The vaccination site at M&T Bank Stadium is expected to open this week. Still, as the number of COVID-19 cases goes down, state leaders are trying to keep an eye on new, more highly transmissible COVID-19 variants. The state made agreements with the University of Maryland and Johns Hopkins University to help.
What we don't want to do is have everybody get complacent and have these crazy variants out there that, you know, there's kindling out there still, there's embers, and we don't want it to flame back up again. 1,600
of the variants were reported across the country and 60 of them here in Maryland. Howard County Community College is up and running as a vaccination site, but the county is only getting about 17,000 vaccines a week, a drastic drop from the 45,000 they were getting when the vaccinations first started. Despite a shortage in vaccines, the county is seeing a drop in COVID cases and hospitalizations.
When we looked at the start of the second wave, we were probably about half of those numbers of COVID patients that we had at the beginning. So that's a lot better for us, and that means that we can accommodate all regular patients. So we are, as a state, seeing less and less COVID admissions, so we're in a much better place than we were back in November.
Meanwhile, most teachers in the Howard County public school system return to school Wednesday. Some students head back to class next week. About 60% of the total workforce received their first dose or are scheduled to get it. Baltimore County teachers and staff say they don't think the school system is doing enough to keep them safe when it comes to returning to in-person. Members from 2 Baltimore County unions came together for a rally and a car caravan Tuesday night. They say they have 2 goals: a budget that allows more staff and raises, and a healthy and safe return to in-person learning at school.
Making sure, first of all, that all the PPE that is required is in place, but also more about the accommodations for those teachers who may have other health concerns, making sure that they're being given the opportunity to get those accommodations.
The group gathered safely at the school system's Greenwood campus.
And I'm tracking chilly numbers to start off the morning in the mid-30s with some fog out there, but I'm expecting sunshine to really dominate the afternoon. Southerly flow going to aid those numbers and climbing into the mid to upper 50s. And I actually think some locations will top out near 60. So going to be a very unseasonably warm afternoon across the entire state. Beautiful weather for your Wednesday into Thursday, slightly cooler, all thanks to a cold front that slides through late night. And then we're looking at temperatures only climbing into the upper 40s for your Friday. Looking at some chances of some precip though for the weekend.
Stick with us online at WMAR2news.com for updates on top stories and breaking news. And for news and weather while you're on the go, don't forget to download the WMAR2 News app in the App Store. You can watch live radar and get breaking news sent straight to your phone. Thanks for watching. I'm Kelly Swoop.
This WMAR2 News Update is sponsored by Jones Junction,